Well, guys, we did it. I think we did it. So, oh my lord, how has your lunar eclipse been? What was that like for you? Was that heavy? Was that a difficult eclipse, or was that one of, the most exciting, beautiful up leveling you've ever done in your life? Eclipses are powerful. They bring change, and this one was life changing for me for sure. And so I wanted to come on here and just talk a little bit about this, because what's happening is souls are choosing to go to the next dimension, the next level of the game. We are choosing to level up. And so for you guys who are advanced and advancing, you probably had a very beautiful eclipse. People who have still some work to do, some more work to do, there's nothing wrong with that. This eclipse might have been really heavy and dense for you guys, and you just need to honor and be appreciative of the density of the work that it's forcing you to look at, because that is still just showing where there's shadow of unhealed things that can be holding you back from reaching the higher energies that are flooding in right now. The veils are being cleared. Humanity has been in such a dark, dark fog, haze, illusion of confusion, separation, suffering, fear. It's been perpetuating itself through our family lineage and through society for eons. And we are finally getting the frequencies to see beyond all of that. We are finally uplifting as a collective to be able to almost laugh it off. It's literally at this point laughable to see how hard the control structures, or the deletes as someone calls them, have to try to manipulate and control us, because the truth cannot be stopped. It cannot be stopped, and it won't be stopped. And it's not just the truth, it's the truth of us remembering who and what we are. We are magical beings. We are God in the physical. We are the divine incarnate. We are little sparks of the divine. And so we have that co-creation, that creation power. If all is mental, if all is mind made up of thinking stuffs, we are actually finally getting to tangibly know this and accept it as fact. No matter how many affirmations you've done in the past, and you know it on a conceptual level, it's finally starting to sink into the physical, down all the way through all the dimensions to this third dimensional body. We are finally starting to realize, oh, we create everything in our lives. Everything in our lives. We create everything in our lives. So the reason we've just been suffering is because that was imprinted onto us from being a baby. And society and our parents and their parents and their parents, and everyone just accepts this way of life. And it's a suffering. They don't know how to process their emotions. They did escapism with alcoholism. And there's always been these ruling elites making slaves and poverty consciousness across the whole earth. And so what does that do to us? It just makes our spirit try to shrink and stay small and just try to survive. We're just trying to survive drudgery through the thick, dense, painful world with glimpses of beauty and all around. But it's why we have to do all the things that we need to do for spiritual awakening, why there's so many teachers and body tech and things like Qigong and Kundalini Yoga, shaking. All of these things are to actually get rid of the density out of the body, out of the cells, to vibrate it out, to bring in enough light so we can clear the darkness. We just have to clear the darkness so we can actually see. We become the pillar of light. We become light filled, when thine eye is single, when all of our focus and attention is on the divine and the divine path, you become filled with light. You become a higher frequency. You become magnetism. You're magnetized, so things draw to you that what you want. You literally start just being a magnet. And so those affirmations that many of us have been doing and doing and doing and doing and doing, they get in there. But now with all the solar flares and light, the light that's flooding in from heaven, and these eclipses especially, September eclipses are one of the most potent times, because this is a sifting of the souls. It's a test for you and your soul, where they are kind of weighing who's ready for the new earth transition, who's going to become leaders, who's stepping up, who's ready for more responsibility, who can handle more, who's done their homework, who's shed and done the inner work to be able to hold these higher frequencies, versus who's not ready, who still needs to go through some more hard 3D earth school lessons, who needs to still do more shadow work and clear and repeat lessons on third dimension earth, and go down the darker path of the earth becoming even heavier and denser to get there. Someone was saying, Sarah Shook, if you know her, she's amazing, that no matter how it works, there's two ways. Oh, it wasn't actually Sarah Shook. It was another lady who I just did her workshop, and she was fantastic. There's two ways of getting there. We're going to get there no matter what, but let's choose the way that is the easier route, so all of humanity doesn't need to go down the dense surveillance, New World Order, dark path. Only souls who are choosing that timeline based on frequency. Other souls, this is all an individual process, so you get to decide based on your frequency and how much density you've shed and cleared, and then remembering that you're calling the shots. You're calling the shots. You're calling the shots. We create our reality. We create our reality. So we're creating the new earth. We are leaving this old paradigm behind. And so for my solar eclipse, I did a ceremony and I cleansed and cleared everything from my past, all past lovers, all past, boyfriends, friends, my entire family lineage, my ancestors up through my grandparents or great-grandparents, cleared everything, cleared energetically in my closet, my bed area, my workspace, my computers. I was saying goodbye to all the old chapters, goodbye to that old paradigm of where it was just a struggle to make things happen, that I wasn't in my divine purpose yet. I wasn't there yet. I'm clearing all that. I was clearing the knowledge of the New World Order and the deletes and the darkness and the archonic forces, and I was just saying goodbye, literally saying goodbye to them. Like, we are splitting, the earth is splitting. We are going to the new earth. The other heavier earth can have it, but saying goodbye, because literally we're splitting off. So peace out, New World Order. Peace out to all those elites, Peter Thiel, Palantir. You have no control over us. We give you no consent, and you have no control over us, and we say peace. So I hope your solar eclipse was as healing and uplifting and exciting. And if not, again, no worries, because it is the struggle and the pain that gets us to the next level. We have to go through something that's painful. That's for your highest good, because it's clearing a karma. You're facing it head on to clear it. And once you acknowledge it and see it and say, I forgive you, please forgive me, and no more. Right whatever wrongs was done in the past that brought you to that point, and then remember that you don't need those lessons anymore, and clear it and say thank you, and then choose to create the next thing. And so that's what brings you to the next level, the higher level, the higher level, the higher level. So I'm going to be doing more energy healings because I've been activated very much. I am a physical light language energy healer. I'm also a natural health practitioner, iridologist, and I am a clairvoyant psychic reader as well. So I'm excited to be bringing these gifts. I do shamanic God code healings and other things as well. So exciting to bring these gifts to you. I'm creating a mystery school. I also teach sovereignty. So I'm excited to meet with you guys and connect soon. Talk to you soon. Bye.